Hi, everybody. Lisa here with Do Something Indy. And I am actually coming to you live for a little bit tonight. I thought that would be something different, a little bit fun. But we are here tonight to share the story of Alisha Bell. And she came to us, or we met her through some community and neighborhood garden programs a couple of years ago. And we hit it off. She got to know my husband, John, and we've just stayed connected all this time. And she is a mover and a shaker. You just wait till you see her energy. And she is doing some really amazing things to improve our communities. And it involves youth, it involves skill development centers. She has Bell's Consulting, and she is working on some initiatives that she needs your help on, quite frankly. I mean, we're here to share her story, let her share her story, but we hope that maybe what she's doing will resonate with some of you that are watching the show because she needs some help, quite frankly, just like we did when we opened the Mars Hill Art Center, where I am right now. And it takes a community to come together to do something. So my producer is on standby. I'm going to let him just take it from there, and then I'll close it up after you see this video. Hi, everybody. Lisa here with Do Something Indy with yet another installation of our show where we highlight people who are doing good things in and around our communities of Indianapolis. And I have a special guest with us today who is super excited to share her story. And I'm just going to let her take it away. Introduce yourself, Alicia.
My name is Alisha Bell, and I am the organizer of Community Beauty Incorporated, and I also have a business consulting firm, Bell's Consulting LLC.
Okay, so which mission do you want to share with us first?
Well, I want to share both the missions with you because they operate as a hybrid. Bell's Consulting, we take minority community members and we help articulate and transcribe their business thoughts, and we put them on paper to help legalize their organization or their business. And then we help point them into the direction of entrepreneurs that help further their business endeavors for their family. And then most of our proceeds, 33% of those, go over to our social welfare organization, Community Beauty Incorporated. And there we focus on sustainability, equity, social and economic advancement, and economic development in minority communities.
Wow. So when we talked about having you on the show, when you and I talked on the phone, I think we talked for almost an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, there are just so many things that they are doing that align with what we believe in and what we believe people should be able to do in and for their communities. And so, how did we meet?
Well, actually, I was doing one segment of our organization, which was landscaping and individual landscaping projects. And I met with your husband, I believe, Mr. Smith, and he was able to donate a lot of brick or concrete for our projects. So, and then from there, we went to community gardens because again, this part of you guys' business endeavor actually coincides with ours because we were trying to find someone to help sponsor and partner with for our agriculture section of our skill development center for our youth.
Yeah, which is such a big thing. So John and I are big fans of, teaching kids and families how to be self-sustainable and how to learn a skill or learn a trade. And not everybody's cut out for college. So I think we need to inspire a lot of trades opportunities for the kids in our communities. So what does community involvement look like to you personally?
Community involvement looks like a collection of like-minded businesses and individuals and mindsets that come together every day to check on one another to make sure the endeavors that we are working on are actually getting out into the community and they're receiving the financing that they need to make these endeavors happen, because we're moving towards evolutionary projects and change as society goes on. So
how does that fit into what you're doing each day? So when you wake up in the morning, what is your kind of average day look like?
My average day looks like trying to reach out to our community members, letting them understand the projects that are being created, the projects that are in actual motion right now, reaching out to other partners such as the Smiths here to make sure that they understand what we're doing, to see if they have a fit in the organization, or what can they contribute, or how can they establish a platform such as what we're doing right now to get these talks to actually move forward.
To share the story.
Yes,
so,
right.
And that's what Do Something Indy is all about, is sharing the story of people like Alisha, who is trying to get this amazing organization really in full-blown motion. It's been in startup for a couple of years. Yeah.
2 years coming up, 2 years in September, this past September.
So what is your biggest need right now?
It's financing. Right now, we are looking for financing within whoever can donate or support our endeavors. We have an active business plan. We have created a roster of networks that are ready to build, such as your union workers, such as architects, such as we have a mental health coordinator that's ready to get mental health referrals going to try to help families, individual families. There's so many different segments that we have. We're ready to start building. Utility contractors. We're actually looking at several spots to put our businesses in. So we're ready to move into a home somewhere.
Yeah.
And we're also, we're talking to a lot of people to get them actually enrolled to start building a roster of all of these people who are definitely going to be involved in the needed services that we provide.
So that brings to mind a question. Are you going to be able to, let's say in, perfect world scenario, you get all of this going, right? Are you going to be able to provide a list of providers, if you will, of all of the people that have businesses under your umbrella? Like, I can come to you and say, hey, I'm looking for an architect for this, or hey, I'm looking for XYZ, and then you can give me a list of all of your member organizations. Are you guys going to do that?
Yes, we definitely want to make sure, again, that we build a hub for the businesses and the people and the members, the community members especially, to be able to reach out to those services, because these are entrepreneurs in the making too. They're going to need somebody to help critique what they're doing, to help set their young teenagers that are getting ready to come out into the world to do whatever. They're going to need that direction. So we help specialize in that, and then we help spread that information out to other people that can also be of service to our community members. That is like our passion.
Yeah, so focused on the community, supporting local businesses, inspiring entrepreneurship among families, kids,
Our youth is our number one priority.
Yeah.
The building of our youth skill development centers.
Yeah. So what neighborhoods do you focus on right now?
Well, right now we focus on all minority communities. That is the idea. But right now we have launched our first pilot phase in Martindale Brightwood. There's so much traction there. That's actually a neighborhood that I grew up in as a youth. All the things that I'm trying to do right now are actually experiences that I've had as being a part of, the foster care system, living in minority communities, being able to experience crime firsthand, and violence and mental stagnation and what it does to our people in our communities. So those are our targets. Those are our focus.
Okay. I'm going to say pause because I got a tickle that I've got to get out of my throat.
Dry.
I was starting water while you were talking.
I'm gonna get that on.
I had that happen in an interview when I was interviewing someone one time. And I literally almost could not breathe. Kind of almost like right now.
That tickle. Get some water. You got some water?
I know, it's out here. Hang
Get some
on.
water.
Sorry about that.
It's
I did
okay.
not want to interrupt your
It's
role.
okay. It's okay.
So the timing was good.
It's okay. Yeah, we have so many things going on. Like right now I'm thinking about definitely doing that auction. I'm thinking like, how do we get more community members involved? We got to first listen to what they're saying. And that's what I said, one of the things that I learned, is no one's going to come to your door and knock on the door and say, hey, what do you need to make your life better, to make you, a contributive person in society? What's going to help you contribute?
You gotta get them to do the work, and people don't want to do the work. They want to be given.
Yeah.
Just give me this stuff. Give me this stuff. Give me this stuff, and trying to motivate somebody to work is something else. I put on there on my Facebook about going down and protecting our children, and one of my black friends said, "Hey, you're talking about white children." I said, "Our means all."
Yeah. You can't
but
just
it's like,
you can't just pick and choose, because we're all under the same fire right now. You can't pick and choose.
Yeah, I told her, I said, go down with me, testify next time, because, there was no black parents there testifying against this porn bill, and it's like, okay, then, if you're not there, it's like people in Martell. If you ain't voting, they ain't gonna come talk to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back.
Okay.
I'm going to do my little thing though. Okay. Okay, so wow, I can tell you are so passionate about this.
Yes.
You mentioned financing as being what you really need, but share just from your perspective for those people out there who may be interested in starting their own business or their own nonprofit, what would you say your best advice would be?
Don't do like I did. Have the idea, have the passion, and have no team. You have to have a diverse team. And this is what I'm finding out by, being so far behind, coming from what I'm trying to change. No one ever taught me. No one, fed that understanding to me. So I jumped out there with this great passion, a lot of fire, and then I hit like a brick wall. I didn't have a team. I didn't have people to do marketing for me. I didn't have people to do advertising for me. I didn't have people to do like network connections to get sponsors or financing. You have to build a team. There's other people who think like you. They may not be right in front of you, but they're out there, and you have to put yourself in a position to where you can find them and then use that leverage of your ideas and knowledge to build something great and then move it out to everybody.
Yeah, great advice. When John and I started the Art Center, we didn't really have a team, but we had each other.
Yeah.
And then we did have a network of people that we knew just through all of our corporate experience. And John owns his own business and has for 30 years. So we had a little bit of that behind us. But if you don't, it can be so daunting and you can feel like you're stuck and where's it going to come from?
Right.
What would you say Do Something Indy means to you?
They mean that the network still exists, that we have people who understand the challenges that we face, that we will always be able to, build a platform with those type of people, that they are trying to stick their feet down in the mud and make sure that they help somebody do something, because each one reach one, teach one. And that method, that motto, will help bring up a lot of people only if they want to succeed within themselves. You have to try, you have to want it more than you talk about it. You have to want it more than you see other people with it.
Yeah.
You have to know that basis, that foundation, and Do Something Indy does that.
Yeah.
They help, they hear, they see it, they respond, they put action forward.
Yeah, we're trying to expose all of this goodness so that people out in Indianapolis can pick and choose. And so I've been involved in nonprofit work for 25 years, and I've always told people that I've mentored, find something that you're passionate about, because then it becomes easy and you fit right in. You know how to apply your talents and skills to that mission. So hopefully we'll have some people that watch that'll hear your story and want to be able to get involved with you too. So how can they find you?
They can find me at Alisha Bell 10and2@gmail.com. That is my personal email address for those who are not sure that they want to jump right in, partner or sponsor. Or you can reach us at communitybeautyforall@gmail.com, or you can go look at our website at www.lovecommunitybeauty.com. I'm also Alisha Bell on LinkedIn. I have a YouTube site, so you can find me. Just look for Alisha Bell. Look for my face, my smile.
Yeah, everywhere.
I'm that one that's trying to get the communities hyped about changing not only our distressed areas, because the data and research shows that the issues that we're trying to change within these communities, they're outreaching farther than just distressed communities. The issues are starting to reach communities that, are middle class families, and we need somebody to come back and change that. So you can find me. Just look for Alisha Bell.
Yeah, I hope a lot of people do.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're absolutely welcome. So thank you again for tuning in to another Do Something Indy show. We're going to keep coming to you with great stories like Alisha's, and I hope you guys reach out to her. This woman is doing some really great things and living out Do Something Indy. So thanks again, Alisha, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
So watching that back just gets me excited all over again. She is so full of energy. She has so many amazing ideas. And I just hope that if you're seeing this and you're interested in getting involved, reach out to her. If you know someone who you think might be interested in coming alongside her with whatever expertise they have to help with some of these initiatives, pass her information along. Her energy is so contagious, and it's just exciting for me to see someone else that has that same kind of passion and energy behind them to get out and do something and not just complain about the things that are going on in our communities. Actually doing something about it, getting out there and doing the work. And when it's something you're passionate about, it just comes naturally. I've done mentoring for a lot of years, and there could even be just some mentoring opportunities for people that are coming alongside her to help. So much potential here. So look her up. I see that John's posted her information in the links. She needs financing. She needs team folks to come alongside and help. Maybe if you're an expert in a certain area that she needs assistance in, reach out, find out. You never know. But I have to say, thanks to my producer for not cutting out the section where I about choked myself. So you guys got to see, how these shows work. And normally when we do this, that means cuts. But not this time. But I'm glad that it happened that way because she shared some very valuable information while I was trying to compose myself. So thank you guys for giving me grace in that little crazy moment that you just witnessed. So that's what we're all about, is sharing stories like Alisha's. So if you know people who are doing similar things, doing good things in their community, message us. We want to share those stories on Do Something Indy, just like we did for her. So we want to hear from you, please. Our media is not sharing all of these things. And when I say media, people think mainstream media, right? Like the big channels. Well, Do Something Indy, John's other show, Mouthwash, all these other shows, we are becoming media in Indianapolis because we want to share these good stories and people want to hear about it. So like our page, find us on Instagram, like us on all the social media sites, comment, all that. That's how the algorithms work. We appreciate you all so much. And I just thank Alisha so much for coming on, and we can't wait to see all of the wonderful things that she gets accomplished. And I have to finish the show with something really special. So today is a special birthday, and I'm doing the show at the Art Center. And for those people that follow or visit or participate in things here at the Art Center, they know this birthday girl because she is the shop dog or the studio dog. And so little Miss Scarlett is 13 today, and we just wanted to wish her happy birthday on Do Something Indy. She's a really big part of what we do. So happy birthday, girlie. And with that, we'll sign off. Until next time.